Ever wondered about the man swallowed by a fish and lived to tell the tale? This is no ordinary fable, but the story of Prophet Yunus a.s., a man of faith, patience, and resilience. His narrative is not only fascinating but packed with profound lessons. Many centuries ago, in the bustling city of Nineveh, lived a righteous man named Yunus. Yunus was no ordinary man. He was a prophet, chosen by Allah to guide the people of Nineveh towards the path of righteousness. However, the people of Nineveh were obstinate and refused to heed the message of Prophet Yunus. They indulged in idol worship and led lives steeped in sin and ignorance. Despite his tireless efforts, Yunus faced rejection at every turn. Frustrated by their stubbornness and refusal to embrace the truth, Yunus warned them of a severe punishment from Allah. Yet his warnings fell on deaf ears. Disheartened and feeling a deep sense of failure, Yunus decided to leave Nineveh, thinking that his mission had failed. As Yunus set sail across the vast ocean, a violent storm broke out. The ship tossed and turned, and the mariners, fearing for their lives, decided to lighten the ship's load. They cast lots, and each time it fell on Yunus. With no other choice, they threw him overboard, and in the tumultuous sea, a giant fish swallowed Yunus. Inside the belly of the fish, in the depth of darkness, Yunus realized his mistake. He had left his people without receiving Allah's command. In that moment of utter despair, Yunus turned to Allah, uttering a heartfelt prayer, "There is no God but you. Glory be to you, I was indeed wrong." His words echoed in the silence, a plea filled with remorse and submission. Hearing his sincere repentance, Allah, in his infinite mercy, commanded the fish to release Yunus. The fish spat him out onto a barren shore. Weak and frail, Yunus lay under a plant that Allah caused to grow over him, providing him with shade and sustenance. Once recovered, Yunus returned to Nineveh, and to his surprise, he found the people had turned towards Allah. They had accepted the message of Yunus in his absence, fearing the punishment that Yunus had warned them about. The city of Nineveh had transformed into a city of believers. The story of Prophet Yunus is a remarkable testament to faith, patience, and repentance. It teaches us never to lose hope, no matter how bleak the circumstances. It instructs us to be patient and persistent in our efforts, just as Yunus was in his mission. It reminds us of the power of sincere repentance and the boundless mercy of Allah. But perhaps most importantly, it shows us that it's never too late to correct our course, to turn back to the path of righteousness, and to seek the mercy and forgiveness of Allah. From the bustling city of Nineveh to the belly of a giant fish, the journey of Prophet Yunus is a beacon of light for all of us, illuminating the path of faith, patience, and repentance. In his story, we find strength, inspiration, and lessons that continue to resonate today across the centuries. This is the tale of Prophet Yunus, a tale that transcends time, bearing timeless lessons for humanity. A tale of faith, a tale of patience, and a tale of unfaltering belief in the mercy of Allah.